Thank you. I'll confirm in a moment when we're live. Yes, I've had confirmation we're live now, Councillor Stallard.
Right, thank you very much. Right. Well, I'd like to say welcome to everybody and thank you very much for attending this virtual meeting of my Executive Lead Member for Children and Young People's Decision Day. This meeting is being webcast on YouTube via the County Council website. I think everybody here knows everybody else, so with that I will carry on with the agenda. I understand there are no deputations, so we can go straight into the item on the agenda, which is the proposed changes to Post 16 Transport, the policy statement. And I'd like to invite Martin Goff. I think, is it Martin or Suzanne who's going to introduce this one?
Martin. Please.
Martin.
Did you get a message saying I was having problems with sound?
We can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, so I've switched out of the meeting with the camera because of the way that I joined the meeting. I think that was what's causing the sound problem.
Right.
So now I'm really here, but I'm afraid I'm only going to be able to speak you through it.
Right.
So the usual approach now would be to talk about there haven't been any changes since the briefing. And I think that's still true to report that. If you remember, the purpose of the paper was to pick up and respond to the legal challenge that got made after our May decision day on this very same issue. And the paper is now in its fullest form and includes the particular challenge JR pre-action letter that we got, suitably redacted so that you can see all the detail. The recommendations come at the beginning of the report, and then there's a particular point being raised at a later paragraph that just really highlights for you the full detail of the JR action letter as a decision maker, Councillor Stallard, and just wants you to pay particular attention to the detail of the challenge. But we have picked up in all of our responses and slight changes at different parts of the report and in the equality impact assessment and in the actual wording of the transport policy statement, all the features that we were guided to by our QC on this occasion. And so it comes recommended to you for you to approve.
Okay, so you are able to confirm that all the points that were raised have been addressed in this revised policy document?
Except for one, which we couldn't change, which related to the consultation that we carried out. And so we carried through the legal advice, which included reference to the consultation process that we followed, and Council's opinion is that we should be able to stand up to scrutiny on that point, but he hasn't given us quite the same certainty he has through making the amendments that we made on the other areas of challenge.
But the substantive points have been addressed?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And the point we couldn't change was that idea of we couldn't rerun the consultation. We had to take, one of the decisions we have been taking has been around options following the May decision day.
Yes.
And rerunning a consultation wasn't possible in time for September.
Okay, thank you for that. Right. Suzanne, is there anything that you would like to add to that?
No, nothing further from me, Councillor Stallard.
Nicola from our legal department, is there anything that you would like to say?
No, from my perspective, I know they've had in-depth advice from a QC around the amendments they've made to the policy, and those have been incorporated.
Right. And you're quite content?
Yes. Nothing
right.
further.
Okay. And just to be absolutely fair and give everybody the chance to speak, Steve Crocker, would you like to add anything at all?
No, that's fine. I think everybody said it. The point I would want to emphasise is that legal advice has been sought at the excuse me, at the highest level, really, with the QC. So we're confident in that advice.
I'm going to say this simply because it's going out on webcam, but I would like to reassure people that I've had thorough briefings on this and I'm very content with the document as it currently stands now. Also, I would at this point normally invite the chair of the select committee to make a comment, but in her absence, I would like to thank the select committee for their pre-scrutiny of this policy document this morning, and indeed for their support of this document. I have noted that they do wish to have a review of the effect of the implementation of the policy document in about 6 months' time, but I think that seems to be a very reasonable request, and I'm very, very happy with that request. So with all those things in mind, if there are are there any further comments anyone wishes to make? Right. Well, in that case, I'm now going to refer to the recommendations on pages 3 and 4 of the policy document, and I'm very, very happy to accept and support all those recommendations as my decision. So I should, at that point, a nice, easy, quick, straightforward meeting, I would like to end this meeting, and I would like to request through Jackie that the webcast now ends.